Hello everyone, welcome to my another travel vlog. In this vlog, I have covered around 1250 km in 4 days around southwestern part of Karnataka state. On day 1, I have covered Helabettu in Bellur. Day 1 and 2, I have covered Dharmasthala. Day 2 and 3, I have covered many places in Udupi. And finally, on day 3 and day 4, I have covered Murdeshwar and Gokarna and returned back to Bangalore on day 4. You can see my drive route day wise on the map. I hope you will enjoy my journey. This journey was done on CNG, so I will also share availability of CNG in Karnataka. I have divided my journey into several parts, and this vlog is the last part of this trip, where in day 3 evening I have visited to Murdeshwar temple and Murdeshwar beach, and then on day 4 morning I have visited to Sri Mahabaleshwar Dev and Sri Mahaganpati temple in Gokarna, and then visited to Gokarna beach. And on day 4 afternoon I have driven around 513 km to return back to Bangalore. Also, I have mentioned places to visit near Murdeshwar and Gokarna. So without waiting much, let's start. Welcome to my YouTube channel Fresh Techno Rahi, and I am your technical traveler. Let's start. So continuing from my last vlog, it's day 3 evening 4 pm and I have reached to Murdeshwar to our guest house. We rested for an hour and reached to Murdeshwar temple, which was just 1 km from this place. Murdeshwar is a town in Vatkal Taluk of Uttar Kannada district in the state of Karnataka, India. The town is located 13 km from Taluk headquarters of Vatkal. The town lies on the coast of Arabian Sea and is famous for Murdeshwar temple. This temple is built on the Kanduka hills, which is surrounded by the Arabian Sea on 3 sides. This magnificent shrine is dedicated to Lord Shiva. A huge towering statue of Shiva visible from great distances is present in the temple complex. It is the second tallest statue of Shiva in the world. The statue is 123 feet in height and took about 2 years to build. The sheer magnanimity of the statue will fill you with a sense of dread. By the way, the tallest Shiva statue is in Nepal, known as the Kailashnath Mahadev statue. The statue was built by Shimoga's Kasinath and several other sculptures, financed by businessmen and philanthropist R.N. Sethi at a cost of approximately 50 million. The idol is designed such that it gets the sunlight directly and thus appears sparkling. A 20-story Gopuram has been built right next to the statue in the temple complex. An elevator has been installed here to provide breathtaking views of magnificent statue to the devotees. We need to pay 20 rupees to travel into the elevator. There was small queue. We have reached at the top of the floor of the Mahagopuram. There are small windows and the view from this window is amazing. Enjoy the view from each window. The entire story of Murdeshwar temple is beautifully sculptured in the cave below Lord Shiva's statue. The entire story is narrated like this. Ravana, king of Lanka, prayed and worshipped Lord Shiva to attain immortality by getting the Atmalinga. Pleased by his prayers, Lord Shiva appeared before him and asked him what he wanted. By this time, Narada had asked Lord Vishnu to change Ravana's mind. As a result of this plot, Ravana asked for goddess Parvati instead of Atmalinga and Lord Shiva offered Parvati to Ravana. On the way back to Lanka, Narada, showing the Kali avatar of Parvati, tells Ravana that Shiva has not given him real Parvati and that the real Parvati was in Patal. Ravana freed Kali and went to Patal and married Mandodari, assuming her to be a real Parvati. He then returns to Lanka where his mother asks him for the linga. Ravana then realizes that was strict, started worshipping Lord Shiva with much more strong devotion. Lord Shiva appeared again, and this time Ravana requests the Atlinga as his boon. Lord Shiva agrees to give him boon with the condition that it should never be placed on the ground. If the Atlinga were ever placed on the ground, all the powers would return to Lord Shiva again. Having obtained his boon, Ravana started back on his journey to Lanka. Says Narada, who came to know of this incident, realized that with this Atlinga, Ravana may obtain immortality and create havoc on earth. He approached the Lord Ganesha and requested him to prevent the Atlinga from reaching Lanka. Lord Ganesha knew that Ravana was a very devoted person who used to perform prayer rituals in the evening every day without fail. He decided to make use of this fact and came up with a plan to take possession of the Atlinga from Ravana. As Ravana was nearing Gokarna, Lord Vishnu blotted out the sun to give the appearance of dusk. Ravana now had to perform his evening rituals but was worried because with the Atlinga in his hands he would not be able to do these rituals. At this time, Lord Ganesha, in the disguise of Brahmin boy, accosted him. Ravana requested him to hold the Atlinga until he performed his rituals and asked him not to place it on the ground. Ganesha struck a deal with him, saying that he would call Ravana twice, and if Ravana did not return within the time, he would place the Atlinga on the ground. As predicted, before Ravana could return after completing his ritual, Ganesh had already placed the Atlinga on the ground. Vishnu then removed his illusion and it was daylight again. Ravana realized that he had been tricked. With anger, he tried to uproot and destroy Linga. Due to the force exerted by Ravana, some pieces were scattered. They have fallen on different places. Head of Linga is fallen at a place called Sadasiva Temple. The covering of Atlinga has fallen to another place called Sajeshwara. The lead of the case is fallen to a place called Guneshwara and Dhareshwara. Finally, the cloth covering the Atlinga has fallen to a place, Mirdeshwara in Karnukagiri. Mirdeshwara has been named to Murdeshwara now. I hope you have enjoyed the story of Atlinga. We have visited the main temple of Sri Murdeshwara Dev. The main deity of the temple is the Sri Mirdesa Linga, which is believed to be a part of original Atlinga. Now it's time to go to Murdeshwar beach, which is just beside temple lying along the periphery of the majestic Murdeshwar temple. The Murdeshwar beach is a major tourist attraction in Karnataka. Overlooking the monumental statue of Lord Shiva, this beach is the perfect picnic spot for families and loved ones. You can also enjoy a boat ride around the magnificent Murdeshwar temple. The overall scenery of this destination is worthy of a visit. You can enjoy some sports activities on the Murdeshwar beach, ranging from some plain old jogging on the shore to a quick swim in the sea. This destination has plenty to offer. Parasailing and boat rides in the local fishing boats are other enjoyable endeavors provided by this place. This charming beach also has quite a few options for food interests. Enjoy a wide variety of delicious and lip-smacking goodies on this beach with the stunning view of the Murdeshwar temple in tow. It's almost 8:30 p.m. and we had lunch and have returned back to our guest house. It was a very long day today, starting from Udupi beach to Murdeshwar beach. We are planning to go to Gokarna tomorrow morning. If you have more time, you can go to Netrani Island. This is situated about 10 nautical miles away from the holy city of Murdeshwar. It is an inhabited island of Netrani, locally known as Netragdo. Views from above give this island the appearance of being heart-shaped. A thrilling boat ride of 70 to 90 minutes will take you to Netrani Island from Murdeshwar. Rising out of the tranquil and azure waters of the Arabian Sea, this heart-shaped island is counted as one of the best sites for scuba diving. The best time to visit Netrani Island is during the month of December and January. Let's call it a day. See you tomorrow. It's day 9 am in the morning and we have left our guest house and traveling to Sri Mahabaleshwar Swami temple. It is around 80 km from this place. If you have time, you can also visit Mirjan Fort at Kumta on the way, which is around 58 km. Mirjan Fort is located on the banks of river Aghnasni. Mirjan Fort is a royal reminder of the glorious history. It is situated about 11 km from the town of Kumta in Karnataka and is spread over the area of 4.1 hectares. The fort is also believed to be a site for many past battles in 16th and 17th century and was functional till 1785. Later, the British captured this fort and used it for their armory. The splendid fort truly gives the impression of fairy tale castle all covered with grass and overgrowth. We don't have time to go there as I need to return back to Bangalore, so we skip this place. We have reached to Sri Mahabaleshwar Temple, Gokarna. The Shivlinga here at the temple is known as Aplinga is worshipped here. This temple is classic example of the beauty of Dravidian architecture. The temple has been mentioned in the Hindu mythics of Mahabharata and Ramayana, and it is said to be significant as Kasi. Hence it is earning the title Dakshin Kasi. The top of the Aplinga is the only part of the linga that is visible to devotees. But during the Astabandhana Kumbh Abhishekam, a festival that happens only every 40 years, is when the entire Aplinga is shown to the devotees. As per custom, devotees must first take a dip in the Karwar beach where the temple faces, visit the Mahaganpati temple that is opposite of the temple, then only visit the Mahabaleshwar temple. Jeans, trousers, shorts not allowed inside Karnataka's Mahabaleshwar temple. Only dhoti is allowed for men. As per the rule, men cannot enter the temple wearing shirts, t-shirts and waist, while women are allowed to wear salwar, suit and sari. The Mahaganpati temple is just opposite to Sri Mahabaleshwar temple. This temple is dedicated to Lord Ganesha. The Ganpati idol in the temple is very unique because of its standing pose. Standing tall at 5 feet, the idol is carved out of granite. It also has a hole on the back of the head, signifying the blow inflicted by the king Ravana after being tricked. According to legend, because of Lord Ganpati's help in preventing the lingam to reach Lanka, he is supposed to be worshipped first before going to any other temple. There was long queue and it took around an hour to have darshan. After darshan, we are heading to Gokarna beach, which is just 500 meters from here. We have reached to Gokarna beach. We will spend some time here. Gokarna means cow's ear. It is believed that Lord Shiva has emerged from the ear of a cow. This town lies between the rivers Gangavali and Agnasni and situated along the Karwar coast by the Arabian Sea. It's around 11:30 pm, time to return back to Bangalore. As of now, we have completed a journey of 707 km in this trip of 4 days. From here, Bangalore is around 513 km, so we are going to cover around 1250 km total. If you have more time, you can also visit to Om beach. As name said, the beach is shaped like Om in Sanskrit. The first half of the Om is the crowded one as it is right at the entrance. To reach the second half of the Om, you need to walk along the first half and reach to the other side. This is one of the best beaches in Gokarna, very clean and crystal clear. There are lots of big rocks at the seashore that are attraction point and enhance the beauty of this beach. We are running on petrol now. CNG was already finished when we started from Murdeshwar. The first CNG pump will get at Ranebennur city on the way, which is 191 km, and it will take around 4 hours to reach there. We have reached to CNG pump at Ranebennur and refilled the CNG tank. We are planning to refill CNG once again at Davangere, which is 44 km from this place, to make sure we have CNG until we reach to Neemangala near Bangalore. We have reached to CNG pump in Davangere. We had our lunch also in between. We now have travelled around 950 km and have full 8.5 kg of CNG gas in the cylinder. Our next destination would be CNG pump at Neemangala, which is around 235 km from here. The time right now is 4:30 pm and expecting to be there in another 3.5 hours, that is 8 pm in the evening. Roads are very good here and you can maintain a speed of 100 km per hour. It's around 5:30 pm and we have covered total distance of 1000 km in this trip of 4 days. 250 more km to end this trip and we will back to Bangalore. It's around 7:40 p.m. We have reached to CNG pump at Nilmangala. We have stopped at one place in between to have snacks and tea roadside. We have got enough CNG to reach home, which is around 48 km and will take around 1 hour from here. This vlog is getting very long. I hope you have enjoyed my this trip of 1250 km. Time to end this vlog. Bye bye. Thank you for watching my videos. Please like my videos and subscribe my channel. Thank you.